Hey guys, it's your girl Untitled Arts coming back at you with a part 2 for our last video. Now, on our part 2 I said that I will be using colors, so what does this look like to you? What does this appear to be? Something that we have not used on this channel yet? Huh? What does it look like? It looks like colored pencils to me. You know what else this looks like? You know what else this also could be? Let me just show you. Yeah, we're going in with all the colors today, baby. Now, I know I said I might be doing crayon, but I think I'm going to save it for our next video because I have something that I really wanted to do with the crayon, and I don't want to break them. So, we will be using color pencils and Posca pens, specifically the pastel ones, for today's video. I am super duper excited. I got a couple reviews and some comments from my DMs or on my video of what I should put next in my video. Somebody told me to do vegetables, so I will be doing vegetables, and somebody also said to do snakes. For the person who said to put snakes, I freaking love you. I hope you're watching this video because you are one of my main supporters. I don't know who you are, but you are a main supporter. I'm gonna put you right here. Put you right there. Freaking love this person. This person and another person, but freaking biggest supporter. But yeah, we are going to be doing all that fun stuff. I'm gonna have some music playing, we're gonna have some commentary, and we are going to be using this book because, as I said before, we need to fill it up. We need to fill it up because we have no filled up sketchbooks on this channel. I don't think we do. We are so close. We are so close to actually having like 2 filled up sketchbooks just for my whole art account. So I'm really excited to show you guys some of the filled up sketchbooks that I have, and even the new one that I'm starting, just with food and food doodles and stuff that I might do with reels. And without further ado, I am your girl Untitled Arts, and let's get into the video, shall we? So, hey guys, it is voiceover me. I know you love it when I talk, and even if you don't, you're at least watching the art. So, for this video, as I said, I'm going to be using color pencils and my Posca pens. I actually did use crayons, but not on this page. I used it on my next page, but I actually did use crayons. I don't know why I thought I wasn't, because like legit, those crayons were calling my name, and they were literally looking at me like, why don't you want to use us? Like, just use us! And I was like, okay, I'll use you, I guess. But I used, basically for this entire 3 pages, the Crayola crayons, and then the Crayola color pencils, and then the pastel Posca pens, but I think it's the 0.5. So if anybody wanted to know like certain materials that I use, because I sometimes get questions on it, so if you wanted to know the materials that I use, I can start like adding Amazon links to my videos, so then you guys can go check it out, like go get your own art supplies, then we can all be drawing together and we can be using the same colors, and you guys can like show me, like if you guys follow me or like just make video responses or anything like that, and just show me you guys' amazing art, because I know you guys are amazing artists, and even if you're not an artist, you're still amazing. So anyway, for this drawing, I decided that my first page is going to be vegetables. I saw this on a video before, so I was like, okay, I haven't ever drawn radishes. Like, I've never actually drawn vegetables, like, in a while. Like, I'm a fruit girl. Like, I draw a lot of fruits, like oranges and, like, lemons and all that stuff, but I rarely ever draw vegetables. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something different, draw some vegetables. So here, I'm just kind of, like, getting the shape of everything and starting on the radishes first. I decided that I'm going to use like 1 color at a time, basically, because yes, I can use 2 colors at a time just for one, but I'm like, if I get all the red out first, and then I can get all the green out first, and then, you know, I can smudge it and everything like that. So I really like the way that it turned out, like, especially with the hue on the radishes, it just looks so nice. But I will be back with some more commentary for you darlings, but for right now, enjoy the art. Okay guys, so as you can see now, I have added a couple more things other than the radishes. I have actually never drawn an eggplant. I think this is like legit the first time I've ever actually drawn an eggplant. And I was like, I've seen an eggplant, of course, like they could be purple or like white or like, you know, pale or beige or whatever. But I'm like, I've never actually drawn an eggplant, so I wanted to add that to the page. And since I was like, you know, it doesn't just have to be all vegetables, so I added some blueberries just for like a sweetness, just for a little sweetness for the veggie pot that we're having, just a little sweetness of the blueberry. But it was really nice. And then these green parts, like the leaves, I wanted to draw carrots, and I draw carrots so much better than this. But the only reason, I will tell y'all right now, the only reason why these carrots low-key look like crap is because, mind you, when I was recording this, it was maybe like 2, 3, almost 4 in the morning. So I'm trying to draw quietly while my parents are asleep. And then I'm also trying not to get mad and knock anything over. And I'm also just not trying to make a lot of noise. So I'm just over here like, and then I see the way these carrots come out. I'm like, okay, these look like carrots. They don't look like the carrots that I normally draw that look better than this, but they look like carrots. So I was just happy about that. But I do like the way that everything did turn out on the page. The colors are nice, and I haven't worked with color pencils in a long time. So it was really nice to work on just different forms and fashions. Yes, I did add the crinkle little piece to the carrot. I'm so happy. I can't remember if I actually did that, but I was very happy about it because I'm like, not all carrots are like smooth and like rounded all the way to the side. Like some of them had little crinkles, little crinkle inkles. But yeah, so I really just really loved doing all this, and it was so much fun. Now we have our pastel Posca pens, and I'm gonna let you guys immerse with the beautiful pastel colors. Now guys, for our next drawing, we will be using Crayola crayons. For this next drawing, I got a recommendation from one of my last videos for the part 1 in my comments. One of my favorite commenters and one of my favorite subscribers told me that I should do snakes. It's the person that I was pointing to in the intro of the video. Love that person. And they said, well, you should draw snakes. So I'm going to be drawing snakes. I have not used crayons in a long time. So at this point, I was like, I'm going to try to make it perfect. And then I realized these are crayons. So I don't have to make this perfect at all. And you're probably going to be like, wow, these are the ugliest snakes I've ever seen. And that's okay, because your girl has not drawn a snake in a long time. And it's about to show with the way that I did this head. Because I was like, I could just make a whole bunch of snakes, but then I realized only snakes I've ever drawn is the same way that I draw worms. So I was like, I can't just make a full thing of like gummy worm snakes just all over the page. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do like some close-ups and then like some cut off tail ends. But I'm not gonna lie, it did come out good. One thing I wish I did better though was not put like the green so rough on the edges so then the red and the green could mix, because I was really trying with that yellow crayon, I promise y'all. But it did come out good. I do like the way that this page came out, I'm not even gonna lie. And yes, it might look childish, but it's my sketchbook. So if you don't like it, fight me. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this little snake doodle, and I will be back to talk to you guys again in a few minutes. Hey guys, so I am back. As you can see, I told y'all I'm trying my best. I promise you I am trying my best. But again, I have not drawn a close-up snake in a long time. The last time I drew a close-up snake, it was semi-realism and it was for a grade. So at this point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make these snakes look goofy, and they're gonna look goofy, just goofy noodles. We're gonna make goofy noodles. So I did the tails, and I kind of did like 2 different snakes. How you have the green one and then you have the red one, and you know, some snakes have like rounded tails, some have sharper ends. So I kind of did both of those types. With both the red and the green, I was using the yellow to kind of muddle it out. I did in fact want to make it look as kind of together but also muddy as I could, because yes, some people are like, oh, well, you don't want it to look muddy and everything like that. It's like, okay, well, I have a paintbrush, so I can just wipe that away. But otherwise, I loved the way that it looked, and I loved the green and the red like up against each other. They did look nice, so I was really happy with the way this came out, because I realized it doesn't have to be perfect. It really does not have to be perfect. So when I figured that out, I was like, you know what, this is good, this is nice, I like this. And I was having actually like a lot of fun just drawing this out. And again, this is my paintbrush. I'm trying to, trust me, I was trying to break that thing. But I was just kind of dusting off any of the crayon residue that I was like kind of muddying up just to get it off of the page. And then at this part, I was done with the crayons. We're putting them all back in the box. And that's when we bring out our Posca pens again, just, you know, for like some highlights to accentuate like the red part. Now I thought I could use the red Posca pen, of course, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep the pastels, also because I was like, it doesn't have to look the same color, which is why I liked using this turquoise one, because I really, really love this turquoise like pastel Posca pen. So pretty. But I used that to the highlights of the green, and it came out really nice, and I'm gonna let you guys sit back and enjoy that, because my gosh, this looks amazing. Hey guys, now I was just adding some inking to the snake at this point, and it was looking really good, but I did want to say that I will not lie, my phone gave out after I started adding more colors around the snake, but it still does look good. So the results are just like added effects and everything, but I hope you guys really like it. Hey guys, so I just wanted to say that for the third page I decided to do something just a little different, and we'll be printing stuff out, doodling around it, making that page look good, because not everything needs to be drawn in a sketchbook, so that's what I'll be doing to create the third page. So basically at this point, I went on Pinterest and I looked for some stuff. Ooh, wait, hold up. I like that outfit right there. Yeah, add that. But basically after I went on Pinterest and I looked up doodles, and I was just looking for doodles and stuff that I could just put on this page, like a random page like I did for my part 1. And I'm not gonna lie, I did find some pretty cool doodles and it looked really cool, so I printed them out. And as I was printing them out, I was just kind of standing there waiting to put them into my sketchbook. So what you'll be seeing for the 3rd page is basically just like a journaling sketchbook doodle mashup, I guess, which again, it's art, so art could be anything you want it to be. Oh, you made it to the end? Ooh, good for you. I love this book. It came out so good, so amazing. We love it. And the sketches. The sketches. The gabagool! It looks so good. It looks so good. How can it not look so good? Let me move you closer. Let me move you a little closer. When I say it looks good, I mean it looks good. I'm happy about it. I really loved how all this turned out. We are so close to filling this book. I'm so serious. We are literally like a couple of pages away from filling this book. We will be using this book for numerous videos, otherwise my small miniature one or my bigger ones. I really appreciate you guys for the ones that did give me stuff to draw, and for the ones that, even if you didn't, you still watched the video. You still watched the video, and I appreciate you for that. I apologize for the video not coming out the days or the week that I said it was. Stuff's been going on, man. Stuff's been going on. But it's okay. It's okay. Because for the ones that watched my last video, the one that's after part 1, if you haven't, for the ones that have watched my last video, I have now set up my schedule, so we will now be doing videos every other week. So there could be a month where there's like, you know, like 5-6 weeks, whatever. It will be every other week. So, you know, 2 months could be like 4 videos, or they could be, I don't know, they could just be 4 videos, because that's probably what I'm gonna do. But I really, really appreciate everybody that even watched the video or texted me and was like, hey, you're doing good. And I was like, thank you, appreciate it. But oh my gosh, guys, this book right here, we are going to be doing a really good, you know, when this book is finished, we're going to have like the best sketchbook tour in the world. And I still have some small ones that I'm about to finish, so we're gonna have like mini sketchbook tours in a minute, you never know. But as always, the video has to come to an end, and I really appreciate everybody that watches my videos, that scrolls on my videos, or even gives my videos views, likes, comments, whatever. Interacting with my video in the way that you do is appreciated, unless you leave bad comments or unless you dislike it, which I have not gotten a dislike yet, which I appreciate. But if you dislike this video just because I said that, you're foul. You're foul for that. But as always, I'm your girl, Adler Arts. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, midday, afternoon, early morning, whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.